Hey there, welcome back to another video. Now before we begin, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an upload. And we're also really close to 100,000 subscribers, which is just crazy. So thank you guys so much for all of your support. You guys are amazing, so today we're going to be answering the question, how do you actually be happy? We're going to be looking at some research studies and uncovering the science of happiness. So let's get into it. Did you know that only 1 in 3 Americans consider themselves happy? Despite having all of the technology, resources, and knowledge in the world at our fingertips, many of us are still struggling with being happy. So how do we fix this? Well, it's actually quite simple, but not necessarily easy. The answer is quite literally up to you. But what does that even mean? What is the secret to happiness? Well, researchers peg it as something called subjective well-being. Subjective well-being is defined as an individual's perception of their own mental health and overall life satisfaction. In other words, how you feel about your life and whether or not you're happy is completely up to you. Now, of course, there are factors like your physical health, relationships, and life circumstances that play a role in your happiness levels. But according to experts, it's your thoughts and reactions to these things that truly matter. For example, in a study published in the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships, researchers found that expressing gratitude to others is associated with greater happiness. Another study found that making social connections and spending time with loved ones is also associated with greater happiness. These findings are consistent with other research showing that our social relationships are one of the most important factors in our overall well-being. Other studies have found that practicing mindfulness and focusing on the present moment can also help increase happiness levels. This is because mindfulness allows us to savor and appreciate the positive experiences in our lives more fully. So, what's the key takeaway here? The key here is that happiness is often a choice. It's a decision that we have to make every single day. It's not something that just happens to us. Of course, there will be days when we feel happier than others. But ultimately, it's up to us to make happiness a priority in our lives. It's up to us to make the effort to connect with others, to practice gratitude, and to savor the present moment. So how do you put this into practice? Well, start by making a conscious decision to do so. Decide that you want to be happy, and then take small steps each day to make that happen. Connect with friends and family, express gratitude for the positive things in your life, and practice mindfulness. If you want to learn more about the psychology of happiness, we actually made an entire playlist of videos on the subject, so make sure to check that out. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a comment down below. We love reading your comments and responding to them as much as we can. Also, like and share this video if you think someone else might enjoy it. Until next time, remember to take care of yourself because you're worth it.